whoop.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be the first thing people see when they tune in. Whoop, whoop.
That's awesome.
Well, it's always hard to tell when you hit start broadcast because it takes a couple seconds so you see it loading because you don't know when you're going live, but you know you're going live. And I'm going to X out of the mail so you don't hear little constant beeps.
Yeah, ding. But yeah, mute the YouTube. We're in here. Perfect. All right.
And
hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy Words on the Pageathon.
Happy writing.
Happy Camp NaNoWriMo.
And I think I just ran out of things. Is there anything else to be happy about? I mean, oh, today's Happy Chocolate Day. Today's Chocolate Day, or like Chocolate Lovers Appreciation Day.
That's awesome. I had no idea. I should probably go get some chocolate then.
See,
happy coffee. Happy coffee.
I know. I'm trying to get situated because I'm not used to this computer. So hopefully this works.
No problem. No problem. Gotta wait for some peeps to join. I don't know how many people are watching.
I have no idea either. Again, I'm not used to this computer, so I'm trying to get this one situated. And then I just posted the announcement on Twitter that we're going live. So hopefully people will start to join us soon. In the meantime, if you want to chit chat, I'm all for that.
Right? I'm just gonna be like, hello, everyone. If you're here, comment something because I have no idea if anyone's watching. I can't see the number for some reason. Like usually it says like who's all, like if there are any viewers, but now I can't. For some reason, I can't see that.
You have a dog.
Max.
As he makes little growling noises as he chews on his treat. And now it says we have 5 people watching. So
yay! Hello, everyone. So, as people start joining in, what are we working on? Comment, please. What are we working on?
What are you working on? What is your
I'm editing. I'm doing the first edit on my first draft of my contemporary romance called The Retreat. And I'm very excited because if anyone's heard me talk about this book before, it's taken me over 10 years to write. So I'm very excited that it's actually, the first draft is actually done. As Angela says, it's in existence.
Hey, that is the biggest hurdle, just getting the words on the page, like getting everything written. I mean, that is the first step. And that is the biggest step because you can always, what's the Nora Roberts quote? You can't edit a blank page. I mean,
so true.
Pages. You have your pages. You are ready to go. I am so proud of you.
I'm proud of myself because then look at this. I printed it out and this is all like on my pages, all my words on the page. It's a good feeling to have it printed out and in your hand. I tell you, it's a good feeling.
See, doesn't it just make you want to like keep doing that over and over and over again?
Over and over and over again.
And again and again and again.
Yeah, like how many edits until it's perfect if the number does not exist?
I am proof of that because I've been editing the same thing. I have one project I just keep editing over and over and over. I have to relinquish my editing.
Oh, we have a comment. Ambi Crafts reads, hello. Hello, how are you? What are you going to be working on in this virtual write-in?
I know, I figure maybe around like 2:15 we'll start our first sprint. So if everyone wants to like comment what they're going to be working on, if it's an outline, if it's, you know, they're editing something like yourself, are they starting something new?
Yes. And what genre? What genre are you writing in?
There's so many questions we need answered.
I know, I need answers. Tell me all the things.
It was so funny because I was posting over on the Words on the Page Twitter. I had all the polls, like, how do you write? Like, what do you write on? I mean, there's so many questions when it comes to writing because it's just, everyone has their own sort of process. I mean, it's amazing. I love that.
I love that too.
And I officially have posted announcements everywhere. We are now on Twitter, Instagram, we have everything. So hopefully people will know we're here writing. And they're free to
Everyone should know that we're live.
And if they don't, oh well, I tried. I really did try.
How are you? What exactly is the write-in. Angela, she's asking what the write-in is.
So last time, Nicole and myself, this is our second time, I think. The first time we just literally talked through the entire thing.
Well, it's actually our third time. The first time we just did like the sit and talk, and then the second time we actually did like the sprints and stuff. And then we're going to do the sprints too, because it worked out so well. I think everyone really liked it when we did the sprints.
Yeah, so I think I asked y'all if you wanted increments of either 10 or 15 minutes. And so I think most people said 15. So we did increments of 15 minutes. So we would talk, then we would take a little, the 15-minute write-in, then we'd take another break and talk for a couple minutes, and then dive right back in. And so I think that seemed to work really well last time. So if you are interested in that, I hope you stay, keep watching, keep writing with us. I mean, we always have fun.
We always have a lot of fun. I mean, I love this girl. She's fantastic. I wish we didn't live on opposite sides of the country.
I mean, the thing is, though, if we did live super close, we wouldn't get anything done. We would just always be reading and talking.
My goal in life is to have her live in the same neighborhood.
I mean, I don't know how you exist in that heat. I mean, I'll be totally honest. I mean, I get it.
It's so hot. It's like, it's 11 o'clock right now, but when I first woke up, it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and it was already like 100 degrees. I'm like, this needs to stop.
I mean, I'm pulling up I only went outside earlier because I'm trying to be prepared for today. So I went outside briefly. I'm pulling it up. So it's only 80 degrees, but I say only because the other day it was. In case you guys forgot, I have a dog.
He's making himself known.
Yeah. See, at least, you get to write. We get to talk about Camp NaNoWriMo. We have a dog. It's all good. Come here.
So if that answers your question, it's, basically today is, Words on the Pageathon. It's a 24-hour write-a-thon where you just write as much as you can in the 24-hour period. And then the virtual write-in is just me and Angela motivating you, motivating ourselves, just getting definitely as much words on the page as we can. And just, us coming together and supporting each other. I love it. Franny Marie, hi. I'm working on my dark drama suspense novel. Ooh. I scrapped the first 20K words. Oh, no.
Yes.
You're starting over? It couldn't have been that bad. Nothing of it was salvageable. Come on. Plotting and world building. That is a lot of work.
That's a lot of time and work. That's just like a lot of work. Like, that's not a let's just do this in an afternoon type of work either.
That's a lot of words. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel your pain. Shannon Louise, hey, how are you? I love the sprints last time. Yay, I'm so excited. I'm pumped to get all the words written again. Yes, all the words. We write all the words.
That needs to be a t-shirt right away for either NaNoWriMo or I'll go on Zazzle and make that. That needs to be a t-shirt. Get all the words written.
Just write all the words. And Ambi Crafts reads. So it's like a readathon, but with writing. Yes. Yes, it is.
I mean, so I think the first time I did this, I did Wordsonthepageathon was, I want to say almost 2 years ago now. Basically, I remember Dewey's readathon, and so I always credit Dewey on the Nano. I kind of try and do this like in conjunction with NaNoWriMo because I think it works better that way. I might try and do Words on the Page for a month that's not NaNoWriMo, and hopefully people will do it because it's not NaNoWriMo and they still want to get their words on the page. But yeah, I was kind of just toying around with the idea, and the first time, there was a really good group of people, and because people seemed to really enjoy it, I thought, hey, this can be a real thing. And so at first it was a challenge for myself, and then just a couple people, and it's grown and it's amazing and I love it. I mean, I think it's so great to try and just spend a day writing. And so in my own little head, I know writing 24 hours is just such an undertaking and a task. So it's more about putting the day aside to write. So whatever happens over the course of today, it's more about taking some time out of the day to write or take breaks. I mean, again, like when you're writing, it doesn't matter if you write like one sentence or paragraph, like you're making progress. That's my biggest thing. Like, get your words on the page. Like, it doesn't matter how many words on the page, just get some words on the page.
Right. It's like, yeah, it's a 24-hour write-a-thon, but you're not going to be spending the entire 24 hours writing. It's just like you said, this day specifically set aside, your main goal is to write. And so you can, take breaks in between. You can go out, if you have like other things planned, but it's like, you're not spending the entire 24 hours writing, because that's a lot, but just get the words on the page. Claire, I'm joining in on 1,679 words so far today. That's amazing. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you. That's a lot of words. I love that. I love that. I love how you know the exact number too. I love that you're keeping like exact measurements. You're not going, I wrote 1,000. You're like, I wrote 1,679. You know the exact number.
Because every last word counts. That's amazing.
It's true though. All the words do matter. All the words count. Again, all the words above. I like the word all.
Get all the words written.
I mean, I really like the idea of, my biggest thing with NaNoWriMo is that it's really hard to write every day, but if you put one day aside, I think you're more likely to write.
Right.
That's my own personal perspective. I mean, when it comes to I think NaNoWriMo, November is a terrible month to have a write-up. Like, I think November is awful. But I like the camps because they're better times of the year. You don't have the holidays. It's not the middle of the school semester for me, PhD student over here. I mean, November is a terrible month for writing, at least for me. So I like the idea of having like one day for writing. So like, I'm so happy today is that day. And I'm so happy you're going to work on your story because I want to read it.
Yeah, I'm very excited too. I just, having the one, like you said, like it's hard to spend an entire month just planning to write because, we all have lives. We work, we go to school, we, have other things, and it's hard to set aside time every day to write. And so as long as it's just one day, you do one day the best you can. And then maybe you do an hour on this day, 30 minutes on this day, no matter what it is, as long as you're, stay motivated. I think that's, what's hard for me because after I work full time, 9 to 5, but it's really 7 to 4. And after I get home from work, after my, almost hour commute home, the last thing I kind of want to do is, sit down and write, because I still have to, cook dinner and, spend some time with my husband. And there's just things that keep us away from doing the things that, we really kind of want to do, So this one day, I really love it. Angela invites me over and we have a great time. And
I invite you anywhere, everywhere, all the time. I mean, if I'm doing something, I'm inviting Nicole. That is how this works. I'm keeping her forever.
Yeah, we always have such a great time, no matter what we do.
I think that's so true, though. I mean, I know there are all these quotes about how you should write every day, but there's some days when I'm not in the headspace to write, and it's not going to be beneficial to write. So, I mean, if I'm exhausted or I've had a bad day, I'm not going to be a super productive little writer. That's just not going to be the case. I think everything you just said was magical, and I related to so hard.
Alrighty, so it is 2:15 your time. If we want to do our first sprint, well, it can take 15 minutes, and we just write as much as we can, and then we'll check back in after the 15 minutes and see how many words we got down. Does that sound like a plan?
I am getting my phone, I'm getting the timer going. So as soon as people kind of chime in, because I know we always have this weird little delay. So between when you do something and say something versus when people can comment. So I'm giving you a couple minutes. So I am getting a little timer going. So we want to do 15 on the clock. Do we have a preference for the timer that goes off? Do we like this one? Maybe?
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, I want something soothing. It's not going to be one of those beep beep alarms where it makes your heart kind of pound through your chest. You're like, I'm overslept, and it makes you just you know exactly what I'm talking about. When the ringing is just so loud, you kind of jump out of your skin a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the dog, he doesn't like when the phone rings, so you always have to be, have to take him into consideration. I don't know if you guys can see this, but he's just right here. Like he's.
Aww. He's so cute.
He's a haircut.
Oh, my dog. One of my dogs do too.
So is everyone ready? We got I'm looking at the comments because I have the two different computers open. So if you see my eyes drift over, that's why. So is everyone ready for the first 15 minutes? Maybe? Yes. No?
I am ready.
Okay. I mean, do I count this down? Do I go, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I'm gonna say 15 minutes on the clock. Writers, at your mark, get set, start typing.
Yay! Everyone's ready. All the comments are chiming in. Ready!
I was trying to move my leg and he was going, I'm not having that. I am staying in this position, woman.
That's so funny.
This is your 10-minute warning. 10 minutes and 25 seconds are on the clock, and by the time this goes, you have your 10-minute warning.
Love you. I'm live. Booktuber friends. Little interruption from my husband.
How's the work on the boat going?
Well, he's gonna be working on his truck today.
Cute. I heard the little whispers. He was going, I don't want to interrupt that.
I know. He's like, are you live? I'm like, yes. He's like, who's watching? He said, nerd.
Apparently we have 9 people watching to answer his question.
Yay!
Has to stop for the dog.
Huh?
He's like, I want to be in the arms. I'm like, I guess I can't type with this hand now.
Oh, cutie pie. He's like, Mama, pay attention to me.
Well, at least he just dropped his treats. I think he's gonna go play fetch now. Let me go get it. About 4 minutes left on the clock. little less than a minute, 50 seconds. And 9, the little countdown's going. Get those final words in. See, that's a very calming timer. I like it.
Very nice, soothing. Mm-hmm.
And I got an alarm clock that's just traumatizing because they're just so loud.
Yeah.
So how goes the editing?
Harder than I thought it would be.
How's everyone else doing? Did you write? Is anyone editing, writing? What are you guys doing? Are you making progress? Pages, word count? How's everything going on your end? I'm curious. So, I mean, are you going by pages? You know, like how many pages you edit?
Well, I'm still on the first page.
Editing is hard. Editing is my least favorite part of the entire writing process.
Yeah, because I kind of want to, like this first half, I really just want to change it, but then how it's written is like so ingrained in my head, it keeps just going the same. So I'm like, but this is bad. I don't want it to be like this.
It is as bad. You need confidence as a writer. You're always telling me, oh, it's so bad. There is no way a story is as bad as you make it out to be. There is no way it's as bad as you think. I mean, I don't think any story is as bad as you seem to think that.
It's like you're your own worst critic kind of thing.
I don't know. I need to read it because I want to see. There's no way it's as bad as you seem to think. Not even possible. Oh my gosh. 406. You wrote 416 words in 15 minutes. You are a magical unicorn of a writer.
Working on the first draft of book 2 in a series. I drafted book 1 during April's Camp NaNoWriMo. Nice. I am wearing a Disney princess headband. Yes, Rapunzel. I mean, there's other ones on the side here, but Rapunzel's my favorite.
She's my favorite too. I love her. I love Tangled. I think that is such an epic movie.
I love Tangled too. So magical.
I don't know what it is about that movie, but it's one of my favorites. And whenever someone makes a comment about it, I get kind of, I don't know, I get really protective of it because I love it.
I do too. Claire, 437. Wonderful. That's awesome. You're drafting a paranormal romance. Oh my gosh. I have been reading paranormal romances like crazy, so I'm intrigued. I love it. And thank you for the love of my headband.
I think that's probably one of my favorite subgenres. So I have to read her book as well when it's officially done.
Yes.
That's the thing. I love how like I'm just holding my cup now. I keep forgetting to like actually take a sip of something.
Sometimes it's nice to just hold it, to just hold your cup. And Franny, I read the prologue and some of it's salvageable. Hopefully more of it will be as I go on. Okay. So, I mean, 26,000 words is a lot to just scrap. So, like, some of it has to be good, you know? That's kind of how I want to feel about, like, this first draft of the book that I'm editing. I just want to be like, let's just start all over. I think mine's like 52,000 words or something, so.
I think again, I've been in the editing stage of, I have these 3, they're done. I have 3 things that are done, but I keep editing over and over and over again. And I just keep wanting to make it better and improve. And so I totally understand that whole self-critical editing mode. I get it more so than I think a lot of people. But I mean, to simply just scrap all those words, I mean, unless it's like a true first writing experience where you're just trying to learn how to write. I mean, because the first thing I wrote was when I was 18, and I mean, looking back, dialogue tags did not exist. I mean, there were just so many things wrong with it. But I mean, that was the first time I wrote a book. So I mean, that first writing experience is very different than when you kind of have more of a handle on things. So I mean, unless it's something where you're just truly just trying to learn, I don't think you should trust. I mean, that's a lot of words. I'm kind of, like, please don't do that to yourself if you can salvage some of them.
Yeah. Some of it's salvageable. Good. Claire, it's set in a magical college. So much fun to write. That is awesome. I really like that.
I mean, I love paranormal. I mean, that is one of my favorite subgenres to read, paranormal romance. I love it. So you already have a new, like, a reader right here. So.
Yeah, me too. It's awesome. I love paranormal romance. Love it.
Especially if you're doing college, because that means you're doing new adult then, right? I mean.
Yeah, college.
Yeah.
Kristen, I messed up time zones. Hi. Hi, how are you? We've only been, it's 37 minutes in. You're good. We're going to be here a while. many writing sprints to come. No worries. Pop in and out when you're able to. So yeah, I'm editing. So I'm trying to edit and then draft a new draft as I go. And I don't know, I guess that's not really going as well as I thought it would go. So I think I'm just going to focus on editing the hard copy and just whatever like really sticks out at me, and kind of like reorganizing, like, because some of the paragraphs are like so long and like there has to be a break in here somewhere.
So there's a writer who I love. I really enjoy her books, but now that I'm going to say something critical, I'm not going to say her name. So I was reading, and she had an entire page of my Kindle was just one. It was just one. And I kind of went, I mean, she's written a number of books. And so when I saw that, I'm going, huh. I kind of just paused. I totally just stopped reading because it was just 2 pages on my Kindle where it was just boom. It was just straight. So yeah, like when noticing this, like during, like, again, you're editing, like it doesn't have to be perfect this time around, but you're aware that is the first step. So like you're fixing the problems before there's a problem. I love it.
Yeah, because I'm just like, God, this paragraph is so long. Like, why? Like, where can I break it? Because obviously you break paragraph when, like when someone's talking, if you're talking about a different time, if the, place changes, different person's perspective, whatever, it's like, so I'm just going to go through and be like, okay, this is a good spot to break it. But so tried the first time, didn't really, work out, but Kristen's also happy World Chocolate Day. I didn't know that until Angela told me, so I'm very
I learned about it because of Twitter. I have been tweeting all day on the Wordsonthepageathon account, so I've been seeing every single hashtag that's been trending today. And I love New Adult as well. I was so happy. I don't know if she still has it, but Jody McAllister on her Twitter feed, she did a presentation on New Adult at the last romance conference, and it was amazing. So I don't know if she archived any of her tweets or content, but she was talking about New Adult. It was epic. So I would say, and I'll try and find it down below afterwards. Because New Adult is great. I wish there was more New Adults.
Yeah, I mean, I've read some New Adult, but not really a lot. But I have liked what I've read.
See, I'm like, I don't know. I love New Adult. Like two of my stories are New Adult. So yeah,
nice.
And those are 2 unfinished ones, though. I have so many things started and stopped. I'm like going through the list in my head, like, yeah, there are 2 of them there. They're just New Adult.
Write-ins and chocolate pair so well together. Yeah.
I know. Are we doing another 15? Are you ready?
Guys, if you guys are ready, I'm ready for another round of sprinting.
I mean, I am impressed. We had over 400 words up top. We have 416. We had 437. I mean, we have we have editing. I mean, this is great. I mean, again, like everyone's in different, phases of writing, which just makes me so happy because this is, the writer world. I love it. It's so great.
And Megan, she said she's been writing today, so she's got 2,300 words. So that's really cool. She said she's been writing before bed. So, oh, that's awesome. I love it. I love it. All right. So if everybody's ready, we'll do another sprint for 15 minutes.
We have 15 minutes on the clock. Going once, going twice. Start. My dog is just staring at me. He's like, you're ignoring me, woman. He's like, pay attention, Mom. I'm over here.
He's so cute.
He's a handful.
Oh.
You have 3 fur babies. I don't know if I could deal with three of him.
Yeah, I have 3. 3 huge dogs. Huge. I just deleted 2 sentences. Oh my God.
We're losing words on the page now.
I know. Well, with the edit, you know, if it doesn't work, I'm just.
I once cut an entire. I think I mentioned this before. I one time cut. I went back and I didn't scrap the 26,000 words, but I went back and changed the perspective. That was terrible. And so cutting stuff left and right. It was brutal.
Yeah. Oh man, that would suck.
I like this timer.
Yeah, it's nice.
I think I'm going to say that every time now. Both writing sprints, I compliment the timer.
All right, so I edited up to page, well, kind of just a skim edit, up to page 5.
Out of how many pages?
Out of, let's see, 191.
Oh, making progress. Oh, yeah, the dog's like, yeah, she's in progress. I will take it.
Max is on my side.
He is. Yes. Shush, shush. I mean, I'm happy. I just finished my little like revised abstract and proposal. So I am happy. I wanted to get that done before I could do creative writing because, you know, I got a committee who's looking for stuff. So I am done with that now.
Yeah, you gotta. That's awesome though. Claire, 419 words. Nice. How many words do we get? How many?
That is. I mean, no wonder you got making progress. I mean, now she's up to what, 800 something?
Yeah. Megan, I did a bit of organization, but then wrote 121 words. Nice. I see the lawn gnome is here. Hello, hello. Kristen says she walked across my complex and realized I don't have any mail. She lives in Arizona too, so she knows it's hot.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys deal with that. I really, really don't. I mean, DC the other day, it was what, 105? I thought that was a lot. Oh yeah. My gosh, 499? You really are a little magical, mystical, like writing unicorn. Oh my goodness.
I'm amazed. That's awesome. And Claire is saying 2,567 words for the day. Awesome.
That's amazing. I mean, I'm so proud of you. And I'm really looking forward to reading your college paranormal romance. So you better keep up this writing pace. Otherwise, I'm going to be disappointed.
Needs to be done now.
My story.
Hello, Natalie. How are you? Just saw this was happening. Just had dinner. Ooh, what was for dinner?
I want to know what time zone. What time? I mean, I'm kind of curious. When's unless you had a very early dinner and the early bird special or something like
The lawn gnome. The heat wave finally left my area. It's 80 degrees. Oh, I'm so jealous. 80 degrees. There's zero humidity. It's beautiful out for the first time in almost 10 days. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, 117 degrees. I love when we're just talking about the weather now.
I know, we're just talking about the weather because honestly, it's terrible. Megan, where, if you don't mind me asking, where are you at? 117-ish degrees the other day here. It was not great. Are you in Phoenix? Because it was seriously 115, 117 here as well. Natalie's in Sweden. It's 9 p.m. here. That is awesome. Hello.
And I've always wanted to go there. That's great.
There's so many places I want to go. And now I'm jealous of Natalie. The lawn gnome. I went for a walk at 7 a.m. this morning. 7 a.m. I was sleeping. It was 69 degrees. It was actually breezy and cool. Megan, Phoenix, Arizona. Awesome. Hello, fellow Phoenician. Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Just a little bit. Just a little.
Just a little. So me, Megan, and Kristen were all from Phoenix. That's awesome.
I'm feeling alone in DC right about now. I guess you're getting complex.
Well, the lawn gnome is on your side of the world.
That's true. Well, I mean, he's a little, yeah, he's a little further.
Yeah, he's a little north.
Almost.
That's awesome. That's great. So, high fives. High fives. So yeah, I edited, I can't even say that word. Edited 5 pages. So, and it was,
what is that? I always stumble, yeah. There's some like tongue twister there.
Yeah. And so I was just basically like reorganizing. Some of my paragraphs in this first half of this book were really long, so I did some breaks. I deleted some sentences that didn't work and added some things, reformatted, I guess, some sentences to make them flow better, I guess. I guess is how you say it.
Yes. I mean, I think you're doing great. I mean, you're making progress. I mean, I mean, that's the biggest thing. I mean, there's so many times people say later or something like that, and you're doing it now.
Yes. Yeah. I'm really, really excited. Hopefully. And I do have to, in the second half of this book, I do have to add stuff because I feel like in the beginning part, my main protagonist, she had a dog, and then I guess I forgot she had a dog, and so like the dog is like non-existent in the second half, so I'm just like, she has to make some kind of appearances.
That is so funny. There was actually a book one time I read, and the guy had a child, and the child just like vanished in the middle of the book. I'm going, did I miss something?
Oh God.
I mean, at least if it's, I mean, I don't, I love my dog, so if he went missing, I would notice right away. But I mean, the child thing caught me. I mean, at least it was a dog you kind of overlooked. It wasn't like a character you just kind of dropped off in the middle of nowhere.
Right. No, it was just a dog.
I'll let the dog one slide. Like, we'll let that one pass. This is why we edit.
Yeah, I'm just, because I was reading it, and I'm just like, she had a dog. Now she doesn't have a dog. Her sons are still there. She has 2 sons. So her kids are there still.
You have a question. You have a question.
Oh, I have a question?
Mm-hmm. Did you mention the loss?
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I think the lawn gnome said, Natalie, sorry about the loss today. And then she's like, oh, what loss?
Oh, I thought this was about your work in progress. I thought you meant.
Oh, no. We lost the dog in the second half of my book, but I'm going to bring her back. Don't worry. Oh, the World Cup. Oh. You can tell Natalie's like, sports, right?
I thought they were talking about the character loss. I had that one over my head right away. So clearly, I care about the World Cup. Like, clearly, it was on the top.
Clearly, the lawn gnome. England beats Sweden in the World Cup. I had no idea that was even still going on.
Well, the other day I went to FedEx and the guy had his little iPad propped up so he could watch what was going on. So that was the only reason I knew, because I was running an errand and it was there.
Megan's like, bring the dog back. Yep, Natalie, it don't matter. Doesn't care about sports. Kristen, the Quidditch World Cup? Yes, the Quidditch World Cup.
I would care about that a lot.
I care about that.
I really care about that. I mean, HBO has all the Harry Potter movies free on demand. Just saying. So if you have HBO, go watch Harry Potter. Once you're done with your words. No. Once you're done with your words.
Yep.
Oh, well. I just saw the
LOL.
Yeah, I don't think we're like the group for football.
Not at all.
No, I think we're the wrong demographic.
Yeah, definitely. My friend was watching it, and I'm just like, I don't care. That's the sports we talk about. Yeah, Quidditch.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I would have that conversation all day, and then I'd be talking about my Ravenclaws and how they were never really featured on the Quidditch field as much. You know, those types of conversations.
That's true. That's true. It was mostly just about the Gryffindor Slytherin epic rivalry.
I played Hufflepuff once at the whole Cedric Diggory catching, yeah. That was the only other team. My Ravenclaws were never really featured on the Quidditch field, so I'm a little disgruntled about that. Oh. he's still talking about sports.
Still talking about it.
He's like, I'm about this. He doesn't like soccer.
I don't even like soccer. Hufflepuff. All right.
I know you and your Slytherins. Apparently you're dirty Quidditch players. I don't know. There's something about Slytherin where they would just portray them as, I don't know.
Yeah, I have to defend my Slytherin pride more times than not.
Well, I mean, I was watching because again, it was on HBO. So the other day they finally fixed my dryer. So I've been doing laundry for like the last 3 days. This has been a thing in my life. My dryer was broken. I needed it fixed. So I was folding my laundry, and they had the last one on, and so McGonagall had them lead the entire Slytherin house to the dungeon. I'm going, no way was everyone in that house going to turn Harry in. I mean, they're all going to the dungeon. I get it, but still.
Everybody, just that whole house, just go.
I was like, that's kind of not fair.
No, because there were some that were clearly more susceptible. You could tell that they would have turned on Harry in a heartbeat. Pansy Parkins, I'm talking about you.
The Ravenclaws would have used strategy to beat Harry. That is, yeah, my Ravenclaws. They would have figured out his strengths and weaknesses and played accordingly. I think my Ravenclaws got overlooked a little bit. And then Ravenclaws are reading with Hermione. Yep, we were sitting on the bleachers. That was the other thing too. Maybe not even bothering to play. That might have been another option.
Right. Random question from Franny. What is your favorite season? Autumn. Autumn is my favorite season.
Autumn and winter. I like autumn and winter. I'm not a big summer girl. I'm very, I mean, you can't really get much more pale than this. So, I mean, if I go out in the sun, it's going to be a problem. So this is like self-preservation time a little bit. So yeah. I love the fall. I love it. I think, you get to wear your scarves and hats. And in the winter, I love the snow. And see, this is why we're friends. You said autumn right away too. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I love that. It's just in Phoenix, you don't really get all like the color changes and stuff, but I love the weather in the fall, even though it really doesn't get too, the weather doesn't really change that much until probably end of November. It's still pretty hot. Like,
hey, I'm a Ravenclaw. I just saw that. I'm a Ravenclaw. There's a GIF on Twitter. I love it. The guy's going, I'm a Ravenclaw. I love that GIF. I'm going to have to send it to you. I love that. I'm like, hey, I get a Ravenclaw friend.
Yeah, even a lawn gnome saying autumn, hands down. Natalie saying summer. Summer in Sweden is probably gorgeous.
And then Franny's just like me. Friends.
And then Kristen, obviously not summer, like all caps, like nope, not summer. Fall and winter for me. It's like below 85. I'm happy. Megan, yeah, same.
Yeah, then pumpkin takes over the world.
Yes, pumpkin everything. Pumpkin spice lattes.
Look how obsessed we are with the weather today. I think this is just so funny. I mean, it's so, I just think, I don't know.
It's kind of just like, you know, like in the summertime, everyone just talks about how hot it is and how much we don't want it to be hot anymore. It's too hot, according to my partner. I'm thriving. How hot does it get in Sweden? I don't even know. How hot does it get?
I'd be very impressed if you did know that.
I do know. And I did live in the Caribbean, so I'm used to hot weather. Yeah, that's awesome. I've never been to the Caribbean.
I'm pretty sure I've been anywhere. I don't think I should go to the Caribbean.
You need some epic sunscreen if you went to the Caribbean.
I mean, every time I go into Sephora, I'm always like, okay, what's the lightest makeup shade? I mean, I don't know if I would. I think I would. You know, there's certain areas I feel as if I would just not do well in.
I don't hardly ever burn, but I did burn on 4th of July just because I did not wear sunscreen like I was supposed to. But I do. I get a lot darker in the summertime. It was 35 Celsius the other day. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit. Conversion. I think it's like 90 degrees. It's not bad. It's 109 and noon here right now. Yeah, it is. It's hot.
She wore a hat to go check the mail. Yeah, I have to wear my baseball cap to kind of keep the sun. And every time I go outside, I have my sunglasses, and they're the really big sunglasses. Yeah. I have a friend. She was always teasing me, saying I look like I'm one of those celebrities trying to hide from paparazzi. I'm like, no, this time.
Oh, that's funny. I need to know what 35 degrees Celsius is in Fahrenheit. I need to know. Celsius to Fahrenheit. 35. It was 95. So 95.
Are we doing?
I was close. I said it was 90s, so it's hot.
Hey, I mean, you did that math. This is not the group of mathematicians, I'm pretty sure.
Now I'm just wondering like what 109 Fahrenheit is to Celsius. Okay, so 109 Fahrenheit is 42.7 degrees Celsius. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, conversions in my head. We don't have AC in our living room or kitchen. Megan, what is going on? I'm staying in my room with my window AC forever. Why don't you have AC? It's kind of like when I was younger in my parents' house, we used to have an evap cooler, and that like, oh, it was terrible. It's like you have to have AC. That was the morning temperature on July 3rd, and then it became hotter. That's what Natalie's saying. Yeah. Yeah, just summertime. I mean, the only reason why I like summertime is just because, you know, there's a couple lakes here in Arizona, and my husband and I, we like to go. Like we went on the lake 4th of July or July 3rd, and we saw the fireworks. Angela knows. And
I feel so special. She shares her life with me.
Angela knows where I was. Natalie said where I lived in the Caribbean, it was typically 45 degrees Celsius every day. Oh God. Yeah, it's kind of like the weather right now, but you'd be on the beach, right? Were you on the beach? There's 97,000 lakes in Sweden. Natalie said. Yeah, we only have, I mean, we have a handful. The one that's closer to my house, it's kind of smaller, but it's nice just to go out there. Swim, boat around. It's nice. Oh. Megan's dad's installing a new AC unit. and replacing the window ACs. He hasn't finished in time, obviously. Oh, I lived on Crocker for a decade. Wow. Nice. I have never been outside of the United States. I
mean, I remember I went to New Zealand and I remember I was packed entirely wrong because it was our winter and it was their summer. Did not know that.
Oh.
That was fun.
Oh no.
But then again, we ended up going to like the mountains where it was cold, so it worked. It was fine.
It worked out for you. All right, are we ready for another sprint?
I got 15 minutes on the clock. Are we ready, or do we want to talk about the weather more? I keep thinking of this is just how my brain works. I mean, in Jane Austen, all the novels, the weather is indicative of things. So in my head, I'm like, oh, the weather, literary. I mean, we can work with this. I'm totally fine with that. I just think, Jane Austen should always utilize the weather and how that, contributed to the characterizations and how people are feeling at the moment. And I don't know, I was spiraling from there. You need to
read. You say it curacao, like as in the alcohol. That makes sense. I was a bartender for a while, so blue curacao. Yeah. Milan Gnome. Well, I do need to get going. I have some errands to run. Nicole, I'm looking forward to later for our live show. Yes, I am. I have my list. It's awesome. We're going to be talking about movies later, 3 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, if you want to talk about movies on my channel.
Any movies in particular or just movies?
Top 5 movies we've seen so far and top 5 movies we're looking forward to for the rest of the year.
So you're banking on people going to the movie theater? Like,
yep.
These are things that are currently in theater then?
The ones that I've listed, well, the top 5 that my favorites so far have been released.
Okay.
But
I was gonna say, like, am I gonna be like spoiled with this? I was kind of going, okay, how does this work? I was like, wait a second, I want to tune in and support, but I haven't seen a lot of stuff in the theater.
Yeah, but like the top 5 that are coming out soon, that's gonna be like, obviously it's not gonna be spoilery.
Speculation. We're not spoiling the stories.
Right.
Different. When you said the other 5, I'm going, wait a second, I need to clarify because I want to support my Nicole, but at the same time, I'm like, I haven't seen a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, tune into the second half where you're not going to be spoiled.
I'm like, you'll let me know when.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to put my hands down when we're not talking about spoilers anymore.
That's too funny. Anyway.
Random tangent. Sorry about that. All right.
I love talking to you. I'm like, I had 15 minutes on the clock. I was just holding this and the phone kept going off and I kept, the little screen kept darkening. I'm like, okay, I gotta keep tapping that. So, are we ready?
Or I'm ready. Everybody else ready? We're ready to do another sprint.
Am I pressing this? Are we ready? Yes.
Press it. I'm so ready.
15 minutes on the clock. Going once, going twice. 15 minutes going.
And right.
I heard the noise in the hallway, and I'm going, he's going to bark, and he did not disappoint.
He's just protecting.
He is. Come on. Shush, shush. He's very cute. He's very
He is very cute.
No, he's drinking his water, going, I need to replenish.
He's like, that was a lot of work.
Yeah, he's like, I need to go have a drink of my water.
Megan says, Max is just excited about the words, maybe? All the words we're getting down.
Yeah, he's our own personal little mascot.
He is.
Your babies are much quieter. Otherwise, I think they would have the honor.
They're not in the room with me. That's why. I have the door closed.
I think this is the whole living in an apartment versus living in a house. You have more options. He's always here. He's always around.
Good job, folks. Oh, I don't know if this chair's lower. Man.
as I hit the computer. I just hit the computer. I was like, now you're going to get to see my kitchen. Less than a minute, 50 seconds.
Ooh.
And writing sprint over.
And right. Oh, I got to page 9.
Honestly, I think one time I did a video when I did it was an editing vlog and a whole day of editing, and I did something ridiculous like 20 pages over the course of an entire day because I read every single line and I read things out loud. I mean, it takes me forever to edit, so that is impressive to me.
Yay! Oh, how did we do? How many words? Let us know. Megan, 383 words. Nice. Natalie's editing too. I edited 414 words. Nice. I'm editing too. So
how do you know how to edit with the word numbers or the word count?
Maybe she just, like, the block that she edited was just 414 words.
I was going to say, I'm very intrigued to know how you know you edited for it. I was like, that is very impressive. I had this moment of it. She, an Adrian Monk being able to, pull the, I mean, that was impressive.
Shannon, 455 words. Nice. Everyone's going, like, it's about around the 400 mark. 239 words. Kristen.
How do you know the word? How do you know the numbers you're editing? I want to know this.
I'm just giving page numbers.
Yeah, I always go by page numbers. That's how I always, think of editing. Going, okay, I edited one page. I look at it as page.
Claire, 481. Annie, hi. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you in the comments. 148. She's also researching while she's writing. That takes a little bit.
Yep.
Did the client, Ashley's like, why did he write in green font? The client wrote in green font? That's weird. Like, here's a edit. Don't make this green.
Well, I'm kind of curious if it's in Word. I mean, if you can just highlight and change it to black or blue or something.
Yeah. Natalie, I looked at word tracking in, oh, okay.
Okay, that makes sense. I was just really curious because I'm going, how did you know that? That, I mean, that was very impressive.
Franny read page 17 of 113, finding more things to keep. Yay, yes. Don't scrap all the words. Don't.
Well, the other thing is, too, even if you decide to scrap them, don't delete the document. Don't throw away your hard copy. Keep it, because you never know when you're going to change your mind.
Yeah, I made that mistake. Don't delete anything when you write. Why would anyone write in green?
That's what I was asking if you can copy and paste it. So this is, I had it made. It says it's my YouTube channel name, Books in My Heart. So it's decorative.
Nice.
So, yeah. It's just decorative. Because when I take pictures now of my, I did not realize there's something in my cup. It was one of the pins from like the last Illumina crate box. It just fell to the floor. Now the dog is sniffing it, giving you a complete play-by-play. Yeah, so now, because when I did the new revised rainbow bookshelves, the red I think looks really nice there, especially because I did the red to blue, or the red to white over the blue. So I kind of like how the red and white kind of match right there. So
that's so pretty.
Thank you. I think it looks nice there. I mean, I used to have, now my Funko Pops are in my office because I have more bookcases in there, so they're decorating that. So it's just a little decorative, you know, a little decorative. It's not a random question, though. I was just looking back up. It's not random. I mean, if you want to ask me a question, I mean, you can ask what's over on the bookshelves. I mean, when I'm on camera, you can obviously see them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's random. I mean, I love it on someone on Twitter. I'm trying to remember who it was. I can't remember off the top of my head because I posted the revised picture of my, you know, rainbow bookshelves over here. And someone said, oh, I'm always trying to look at the spines to see what books people have. Is that weird? I'm going, no, I do the same thing. It's totally
not weird at all. Kristen thinks that you should sell your merchandise. Fan cups.
I mean, I think you're Zazzle, so I mean, I think you can make a store. I think you can do that. I don't know if you'd really want one, though. I mean, if you want, I can make it available. I mean, now I'm like really blushing because I didn't think anyone else would really want one. I think I did it as like a gift to myself. I still haven't posted the video of my, you know, 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So it was just a little, you know, like, hey, I've reached a milestone. I'm gonna do something, you know.
Very cute.
Thank you. It was just, I mean, yeah, I'm, you know, I'm kind of really weirdly touched that you're telling me to sell that.
I would love a Books on My Heart mug. Come on.
And then everyone will ask you why Heart doesn't have the ear.
Because it's my best friend's last name. Her name is Hart. Thanks.
I thought I was being so clever. When I did,
you are very clever.
You know, I thought I was being clever, all the play on words and stuff. And then the other day, it was this random marketing. It was definitely a spammer, but it was so funny. They're going, "Your channel's not searchable because you misspelled heart." I'm going, no, I didn't. But it was just so funny though because I got the spammer going, "You misspelled it, therefore you're not searchable on Google." I'm going, well, it's my name, so if you search my name, you should find me. Like, I mean, you can kind of link over that way.
What do you mean it's not searchable?
It was so funny. I mean, so the other thing I did buy, I did do something else that I haven't been able to get a minute. We have a little thing for Max.
Oh my gosh. Is that a little shirt or sweater?
It's a little shirt. And
oh my gosh.
Because he's white, so I wanted the fur and the shirt to match. So we have, I just saw it said Max mugs. Well, we have a little dog shirt to put Max in so he can put his little arms through.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
I told you I treat him like he's my baby. I'm dressing him up like he's a little kid.
Oh my gosh. My dogs are too big for that. I'd have to get like a full-size t-shirt.
Make a Patreon. Oh, so I actually never monetized my channel. I deliberately, you know, this is a hobby. This is just something, a fun outlet. I don't want people to have to watch advertisements for watching content and stuff like that. I, you know, this is my positive place. Mm-hmm. I never made a, you know, Patreon or anything. This is just me, you know, having fun, talking about writing and hanging out with my best friends.
Oh, so cute.
Mugs with pictures of Max, yes. The bookish puppy needs his own little mugs, yes.
Yes, he needs his mug. The bookish puppy. Everyone really loves that idea. Make mugs with Max's face.
The wolf, your plush wolf, that is so cute. I mean, if you guys want me to, I can make the Zazzle stuff of, you know, public. I mean, right now it's just an account. I think all the images are saved and stuff. So, I mean, I can do that. I never thought of doing that.
That's really cute, though.
You just like that. Yeah.
He likes the idea too. He's like, yeah, I'll do a photo shoot, pose for some cute photos, and make mugs for my fans.
I mean, I can do that. I never really thought to. I mean, I always feel as if you have to be, I don't know, a celebrity or something to do stuff like that. I never really thought of myself in that way. So, I mean, I can see the bigger booktubers when they do stuff. I mean, I just never thought anyone would want a mug that says "Books Are My Heart." But if you guys want, I can make it public. I think now you guys are making me blush to.
Natalie, cups with a mug shot of Max. See what I did there? Punny.
He's like, I want to be a part of this conversation now.
You are. You've been a part of the conversation. You've just been out of frame.
He was down by my feet before. Now apparently I have to hold the trait as he works on it. You guys are sick. I can make it public if you guys are interested. But you do not have to feel pressured to buy it.
That's awesome.
Of course, we do need to make sure to say, best way to spend a Tuesday.
Oh my gosh, yes. We need our shirt. We need a shirt. We need a mug for our Romantics at Heart book club. Needs to happen.
Puns come with the territory of being a writer. I think you have to be able to be a little bit punny. Is that the phrase? You have to be punny?
Punny. Yes. Make a good pun.
I'm sure Max would say hi back if he had the ability to say hello.
And Natalie's also saying Max plushies. Like, just make a little stuffed animal of Max.
Oh my gosh. That would be so funny.
Kristen's like, I will literally fly to DC to pet sit Max.
He's a handful. He's really cute, but he's a handful. I mean, he's a lot of work. I'm just, if you were to pet sit, I would just say, fair warning. He's little, but he requires a lot of attention. Plushies. I love how you guys, want me to open up a Zazzle store or something.
To sell your merch.
I know. I didn't know I had merch. I never really thought of it that way. This is so funny. I'm just now I'm gonna just keep blushing. Y'all awkward now because I did not expect this.
Everyone loves you. How can you not expect it?
Aww. You make me cry.
Don't cry. I love you so much. I'll be escaping 110 degrees. It's a fair trade.
Oh my goodness. You guys make me emotional.
Oh, goodness.
So are we? I'm getting all awkward now. I was going to say, so unless you had any other questions about something, if you guys want to do the next 15 minutes or what?
That works for me. Do another 15-minute sprint here. Get some more words on the page. Ready.
Before you make me cry, because I'm starting to get a little misty-eyed. I know, I'm like weirdly emotional right now. I really am. I'm trying to wipe the tears away because I don't want you guys to see it, but oh my gosh, you guys just kind of weirdly made me like really emotional.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, you're trying to make me cry now.
So cups, plushies, dog coats, t-shirts as heart merchandise, all sorted.
Well, I remember a while ago, I'm not wearing it today, obviously, because I'm wearing my Camp NaNoWriMo, trying to be supportive of, NaNoWriMo. But I made the shirt that says Wordsonthepageathon, and some people wanted that. So, I mean, I can make the Zazzle stuff that I've done public, so if you guys are interested, I can do that. I don't know how, so it might be a little bit of a learning curve, but I can make it public if you guys want.
That'd be awesome.
And no one has to feel any pressure to buy any. Simply make it public, and all the proceeds will go to Max and, and his trees. I don't know. Donate it to, I don't know. What's a bookish charity? We'll have to figure
out. I mean, NaNoWriMo takes donations.
Okay, we can always do that. I mean, because I'd feel weird because I just, this is positive. I want people to feel included. I don't have to make them feel like, they're supporting my business or something because it's just,
I should look up like some kind of bookish charities, like if there's any like library or, books too.
No, I mean, I can definitely do that. I never thought I would actually want to, though. Again, with the getting emotional part. But yeah, I can definitely make some of that public. Aw, Wolf Sanctuary. Well, so one of the romances that I'm working on is a wolf shifter one, so that would actually be very appropriate, but I don't want to get selfish about me. Wolf shifter, that would be awesome. Or a place where kids read to animals. Is that a thing?
I have no idea.
Is that a real thing? I mean, I know they have what are called cuddlers, people who go in and play with animals, but I never hear about people who go in and read animals.
Or go to read to kids.
Getting a little timer going again.
All right.
Emotional. I'm like, I'm gonna start writing. Get me away from this conversation. I was gonna start.
You're so cute. I love you.
Because I get all uncomfortable and awkward and emotional.
Your awkwardness is just so cute. I love it.
Seriously though, you guys make me cry. That's just so sweet. I mean, I will do that though if you guys want me to make it public, but it's just so cute. I mean, just you really are gonna make me cry. So I'm gonna have to put 50 minutes on the clock and make Nicole the feature here so you guys don't see me.
Alrighty, we're gonna do another 15-minute sprint here.
Okay, let's go.
Ready? Go. Doing it. Before we make Angela completely lose it.
I'm feeling very emotional right now. I mean, you guys are so sweet. I mean, this is why it's such a positive place and environment. I'm so happy to have my writing friends and be in this community. I mean, you guys are just really are the best. And I'm starting to cry now. That's why I keep like wiping at my eye. I'm like, please don't make the tears drizzle. I am wearing mascara. I'm gonna be a little raccoon eyes by the end of this.
Alrighty, 15 minutes. Let's write. Did anyone hear that? That's Ruger. That's my puppy. He makes all kinds of noises when he moves.
make a face with the camera.
Yep. I was like, is it still at me? Hi.
I was doing a little 10-minute warning. All of a sudden, I see a little like dancing face over there.
I did a little dance because I was actually just a part of an auction on Facebook for a painting, a local artist. She's my friend, and I like supporting like her artwork and stuff. And I just won an auction, so nice.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
What'd you win? I mean, is it like?
It's a painting of a horse that she did. Let's see if I can get a picture of it and not.
I was like you're procrastinating and editing though.
I know. I'm just like, because I just got a message from her that I won. I'm just like, oh, cool. I don't know if you can see it very well. This is probably not a very good.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I'm like weirdly leaning into the camera. Hi, everybody. Give me a closer look. Yeah,
so I have a bunch of her artwork actually. My dining room is covered in her work. She's like, her work is just gorgeous.
That's nice that you have someone like that in your life. Inspire you and have that. I mean,
Megan pulls myself out of writing to see the horse painting. Nice. She is really good, Kristen. She is really good. All right, back to writing.
7-minute warning. Very random number to warn on. minutes and 45 seconds. I need to move my legs, and he was getting mad because he's been sitting on top of me.
He's like, stop it.
My foot was falling asleep, and he's going, no, you are not moving on my watch.
I'm comfortable. Don't move.
Yeah, he's been on my lap most of this. I swear sometimes it looks like I have a blanket, depending on the angle. It looks like I just have a very fluffy blanket. It is him. This is Max. Yeah. One-minute warning. The dog responded. He's going, 1 minute warning for what?
Warned.
Hey.
All right. I made it to page 12.
You are a fast editor. I am very impressed by you.
Well, I'm just kind of like, you know, getting the paragraphs right. And I guess when I transferred it, I did have a Word doc, but then when I transferred it over to Google Docs, it kind of was, it weirdly formatted it. So I'm just going like through and putting like paragraph breaks and, you know, dialogue breaks and everything, and taking some things out that kind of don't sound right. You know, when you read it out loud or like say it in your head, you're like, that really doesn't sound right. Oh, Max.
I don't know what was going on with that one. He's going, pick me up, put me down, hold me. He's not making himself very clear. But he's adorable.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's very floofy. And he'll get trimmed in a couple of weeks.
Megan, 303 words. Nice. Thank you. She says, good job editing, Nicole. Thank you so much. I dream of the day I can be editing.
I'm proud of you. I started working my dissertation stuff over here, so apparently I'm just, I don't know. It needs to be done.
It does. It needs to be done.
It's a very slow process. I'm comparing people's pre-interview questionnaires this way I can compare and contrast them, because otherwise, you need to give people the same questions. Otherwise, you're not able to code for the same intel, so it takes time.
Right. So, Natalie, 285 words and a toilet break. JLW reads, I think this is the first time I'm seeing you in the comments. Hi, how are you? 237 words, but I got here late. Totally fine. That's awesome. Shannon, 429 words. I'm pretty sure all of them are terrible. They're not terrible. They're probably wonderful. My brain has turned to mush. No, not mush brain.
I'm just saying, like, take, save the dramatic, climactic moment for later. Maybe work on something, easy, a very fun scene that you're excited to write or something. Keep yourself motivated.
Yeah, yeah.
I was reading, I don't have my iPad in front of me, but there was, I forgot the author. It's How to Go from Writing 2,000 to 10,000 words, I think, a day. Yeah, How to Go from Writing 2,000 to 10,000 words a day. I think that was the title of the book. And in it was so interesting. In it, she made a comment about how if she wasn't excited to write a scene, then she knew there was something wrong with the scene. Therefore, she needed to be excited about every scene she was writing. So, if you can get yourself excited, I mean, that's a good sign.
Yeah, it's like if you feel, I don't know, like I don't feel like if you don't think you can sit down and write the scene like you're thinking of, you shouldn't like force yourself to write it. I mean, write something else, as long as you're writing, maybe, it'll just morph into what you want it to be.
It was just really interesting the way she was going. The scenes she was most excited about, she would get the most words written for. And then the ones she was least excited about, she was putting them off. And so she started having this kind of realization of, well, why am I putting them off? It was just a very interesting, read. It wasn't that long. I can try and find the link and include it down below for later once this is archived. It was interesting. So maybe find something you're super excited about and avoid mush brain. I kind of love the way you say that, though, mush brain, because I actually know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, mush brain. Kristen edited 2 paragraphs. She says, I might be starting a second chance romance, so I'm happy. Like starting a real life one, like real in your life. New work. How did everybody else do?
Second chances are difficult to write, so I give you credit for taking that on. Those are not easy. Those are probably the hardest romances to write, at least in my opinion. So
yeah. I
wish you the best of luck with that undertaking, because those are not for the faint of heart.
No. Nope. Oh.
You okay over there? I know you have another live stream. We don't want you to get mush brain. I like that one. I'm gonna use that from now on.
I know, mush brain. No, I'm good. Yeah, my coffee's out. I'm out of coffee.
Go grab another pot or cup or something, or make another pot.
Yeah, I'll have to do another cup here. Also, you should drink some water. Stay hydrated. I meant like being in a second chance relationship. LOL. If I do, I might write it. Alrighty. How are we doing? I'm on like I said, I'm on page 12. It's going fast. It's going pretty. I'm surprised at how fast I'm going.
I don't know what he's upset about. He's barking at something. This time there was any noise, so I do not know what this was in regards to.
He just wants to make himself heard.
Apparently. I don't know. I just kind of lost him. I know he's around here.
I got Ruger over here. Ruger Lewis. Yeah. Come on. Oh, here it comes.
Oh, he's directly behind me now. That's the thing. He's directly behind my chair. That's why I couldn't see.
Come up here. Come on. Come up here. Oh, he doesn't want to do it. I want you to say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. Say hi to them. Come on. Come up here. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, before I thought you meant you were writing a second chance romance. Just from the.
Huh?
I misinterpreted her second chance romance thing the first time I read that.
I was trying to get Ruger to come up and say hi, but he's not having it.
I know. Yeah.
He doesn't want to come up. Come on. Come here. Of course, you want to come up over here.
Dog lovers. This really is our group. We have the dog lovers in our midst with the 4 dogs lying around you. That's so cute. He beat me. There's one more than you do.
I know, 4. Yeah, I have 3. So it's, oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine 4. Hi, baby.
That's a lot of dog love. I mean, that's an undertaking.
Yeah. Come on.
One's a lot.
He's not having it. For some reason, he's like not jumping up here. Come here, Goliath. You want to come up here? Want to say hi to the people of the world? Yeah, he's getting big. He's just turned 9 months, so he's a big boy.
Little baby.
He's a big boy. Megan says, I have 5 cats in view and 1 dog under the desk. Wait, maybe 6 cats.
I would not be able to live there. I would be just sneezing my head off.
Yeah, I'm allergic to cats, so it's really not cute so much as big and obnoxious.
Australian Shepherds, those are beautiful dogs now.
Mm-hmm. That's 7 cats, Megan. 7.
Holy cats, but I didn't know you had 7 cats.
Holy moly. That's a lot of cats.
On Instagram, I knew there were cats. I knew about Sam. I did not know there were 7 cats, however.
Touchy. Hi, baby girl. Yep. Oh, they're coming back. I opened the door, so now they're just like, coming in and out.
I want to spend time with mommy.
Megan has 10 cats. You have 10 cats? Holy moly.
Because 9 wasn't enough? How'd you get 10 cats?
I know. Oh my gosh.
How did we reach 10? I before we do the next 15 minutes, I need to know where did the 10 come from?
Was you just actually own 10 cats, but only like 7 were around you? Holy moly.
I knew there were cats, plural. I did not know there were 10 cats.
Wow.
Was it one litter that you just kind of went, these are mine? I mean, was this over a period of time? How did this happen?
You just took the whole litter. Like, I actually can't pick one. I just need the whole litter.
I mean, that's a lot of cats.
That is.
I mean, that's a lot of cat lovers. I mean, that's a lot of cat food. That's a lot of, veterinary bills over there, I mean, that's a lot. I give you so much credit for taking that on. Wow.
Yeah. My 3 dogs eat a lot of food. Gosh. Oh, Louise. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Come up here. Come on.
Oh, they had babies. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, that makes sense. I thought you kind of wanted to pet sort of. These are fine. I don't know. But they had babies.
Here he is. Here he is. He's finally come up to say hello. Say hi, Ruger. That way. Okay.
could attack someone with those teeth.
He's actually, you know, he's pretty good. He hasn't attacked anybody. He's only 9 months, so.
I'm not saying he would attack anybody. I'm just saying if someone did attack you and he was protecting mommy, he could.
Yeah, oh, Goliath has, I mean, he hasn't attacked anyone, but my husband's cousin, like, we weren't home at the time, but he needed something from our backyard, and my husband's like, he has a key, so he's like, yeah, go in, you know, totally get it. And Goliath, like, full on, like, protective mode, you know, he's like, who are you? What are you doing in my backyard? And he started, like, you know, he came up to him and didn't really, like, bite at him, but he was, like, kind of grabbing his shirt in his hand, and he finally had to say, Goliath, it's me. So he's like, oh, Uncle Daniel.
I recognize you.
He's like, I didn't realize. Hi, how are you? Like, he had to hear his voice to realize that, oh, I know you. I live on a farm, 4 dogs, 2 cats, 4 horses, chickens, rabbits. Wow. Yeah. Fun times.
I was going to say, that's a story unto itself. If you ever have to, I mean, if you ever need inspiration for a setting, it's right there.
There it is. That's a lot of work.
I mean, I don't know how you guys are doing it. I mean, I got the one little guy, and he I think he's a lot.
Yeah, my dogs are pretty, I mean, they like attention, they like to play, but they're pretty low maintenance. Even the puppy, he's not really, you know, he has a lot of energy, but I just throw, like, the toy down the hall because we have, like, from our living room, there's, like, a straight shot from the kitchen to the hallway. So I just throw the toy down the hall and he'll just run.
I feel like he knows we're talking about pets because now he's just staring at me.
Like, you're talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, pet deposits, like in the apartment complex? Yeah.
I know I had to pay one when I first moved in, but I forget how much it was.
Yeah. We would not, I mean, when my husband and I first got married, we actually, like, we would not have been able to live in an apartment because we had, at the time, we had Duchess at the time, and then he also had a Chow, so they wouldn't even let us, like, rent because a lot of places that allow dogs, they do have breed restrictions, like, and Chow was one of them.
I don't know. He wants attention, I think. I don't know. He wants
to get the toy. Throw the toy.
That's what he wanted.
Alrighty. Are we ready for another writing sprint? I love these. Probably do one more because I do have another live stream at 3 o'clock, so I want a little break in between to eat some food. But if we want to do another 15-minute sprint.
I know you are very popular today. You are in high demand.
I'm very, very popular.
I mean, 2 live streams in one day. I mean, you're going to be tired tonight.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm kind of like, last night I had a kind of a late night too, but what are you going to do? I knew the day today would be a good day, you know, for any kind of like YouTube like stuff, because I knew my husband was doing some work on the truck. So I knew if I wanted to plan anything, today would be the day, since he didn't plan anything with me.
I feel like he abandoned me, therefore I'm going on YouTube.
Abandoned me. No, he knew I was doing this with you today, Angela. So he's like, okay, well, perfect time to work on my truck. He does work so much. Like he has a full-time job during the week. He even does like work at night. And then, you know, he does work on the weekends. He's not any kind of person to sit still. It's actually kind of very annoying. He's like, he has to be doing something.
Opposites attract, because you like to sit and read, and
sit and read. He has to be working on something, whether it's his truck, boat, other people's cars. He's a mechanic, so he does, you know, he's a tinkerer. He likes tinkering on things. So.
Aww. Together though, I think you guys are just, you know, relationship goals. You really are.
Oh, he's so cute. Like I said, he's very patient with me.
Aw, that's, I mean, but you guys have been together for such a long time, though. I think it's so great that he supports you with YouTube, with writing. I mean, it's so great. That's amazing.
Yeah, and we have been together for a long time, 13 years. 13 years.
That's a very long time.
I can't, oh gosh, I couldn't believe it. I know every time our anniversary comes around, I'm like, holy moly. But the next year, this coming out in 2019, it's going to be, well, we got married in 2009, so it would be 10 years married, but we started dating in 2005, so.
Aw, that's so cute.
It's going to be the big 10 years married here.
Aww. Oh, that's so sweet. The 10-year anniversary. Oh, that's so cute.
I wanted to do like, I don't know. I wanted to do something big, but he's like, no, let's not.
I was going to say, go on vacation, do some, you know, a nice restaurant, something. You got to celebrate 10 years. That's a milestone.
Oh, we do. I mean, like for our anniversary, we go to, you know, California or Catalina Islands off the coast of California. That's where he proposed. So we do go there and spend some time. We go to Valencia, where Six Flags is at. We love riding roller coasters. So we do that. We go to Catalina. So I just figure, like, since we do that every year anyway, like our 10-year, that's kind of like a bigger thing. Do we do like something bigger? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Natalie, my partner, and I have been together for over a decade. June 1st was our anniversary. Aw, congratulations. Happy anniversary. Belated. And what were you saying, Angela?
Oh, no. I mean, I forget. I was saying I wouldn't know. But I mean, I think that's great. I mean, do whatever you want to do for your anniversary. I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's inspirational. I mean, you know, things are great.
Natalie, bigger. Holiday in Sweden. Oh, my God. I would love that.
I was going to say, are you guys ready for one final writing sprint? Because I am holding Nicole hostage now. She's got
You're not holding me hostage.
She has things to do today.
You could never hold me hostage. So I'm ready. I'm ready. If everybody's ready, do one more final writing sprint for this virtual write-in.
I'll open up.
I'm proud of all of us. I'm proud. We're doing so good.
I mean, I'm opening up the Twitter. I've been tweeting all day today. A lot of quotes and things like that. So I'm just putting the 15 minutes sprint over there as well. So get that set up. I got the little timer over here. We got the dog who's busy over there. I'm ready. I'm good.
I'm ready.
I was going to say, what page number are you on right now?
12.
Okay.
12.
I want you to reach at least 15.
Oh, okay.
Challenge. I want you to reach at least 15.
All right. I'll try.
And he's being good over there. So, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm pressing. Here we go. Ready? Start writing. Start editing. Go.
Yay! All right, here we go. Goal, page 15. Here we go. Hooker. Oh,
I heard someone close the door in the hall.
did you?
This is the thing about apartment living. I hear a lot of stuff all the time. Everyone in the hallway. I heard someone close the door and going, "He's gonna bark," and he did. I know him.
He's gonna bark.
I know him very, very well. He's not angry. As I make noise, changing my position.
I know my chair moves every time I do, or my chair makes the noise every time I move. So I'm like, stay still.
Well, because I have my nice little Camp NaNoWriMo shirt on, but you guys can see my sweatpants whenever I move. It's one of the things about YouTube. We could be in bunny slippers. No one would ever know. I'm not.
No one would know.
have 30 seconds left on the clock of our final writing sprint. And you guys get to see Max. He's my screensaver.
Whew. All right. So I got to page 16.
That's amazing.
Oh.
We're doing the little prompt. There we go.
That was the final writing sprint. Awesome. How did we do? How did we do?
I'm making progress on this dissertation. It's a lot of work, but
yeah, it seems like it's a lot of work. Just following your, we talk and, just following your journey here. It just, well, like you said, it's a wonder, like it's not a wonder why, like, only what's the percentage of the population that has, their PhD?
I think it was, it was so funny because, I think it was 2% or something. And because to me, I never realized it because I've always been in academia. So to me, I felt like the number was a lot higher because I'm always around people who had their PhD. Right. So it was, I totally understand why people do the ABD, all but dissertation, because it's a lot. It takes time. I'm comparing because I need to be able to code things. So I'm always reading, trying to make sure, okay, if I ask this way, is it compatible with this? So it takes a lot of time and energy to read things through. And that's why Starbucks is a necessity. Live not sponsored by Starbucks, but it is brought to you on behalf of Starbucks.
I am here because of Starbucks.
That is how I function.
Megan said she did 438.
So
average.
Yeah, this is like I'm learning right now. I feel as if we should be a part of some writing study. So within 15 minutes, people can write at least 400 words.
Yeah,
so,
at least.
So if you're doing 400 words for 15 minutes, you do that every day, you're gonna have a book. After a certain point, you're gonna have your book done. I think.
Yeah, that's 1,600 words in an hour if you keep at it.
And then if you do that every day, or if you do that every other day, you're making steady progress.
You're going to have a book eventually. Natalie says, I managed to edit almost all of the current chapter, and it's a tough one to edit. The chapter or just the book in general? Or
I'm curious why it's tough. Is it because you get rid of anything? Is it because it's your favorite scene and you're just emotionally invested? What is it that's so tough about it? I don't mean to put you on the spot. If you don't want to say, you don't.
I know, you can just totally.
I'm proud of you, though. So, you're making steady progress.
I'm so excited. It's nice just to get back into this story because obviously it's my baby. It's my baby. I'm proud of it.
You wrote a book.
I know. That's crazy to me. Whew. It's crazy.
I'm going to buy you a t-shirt that says, I wrote a book.
You're so cute.
Wow, the Zazzle store. Oh.
I wrote a book. I got the words on the page.
That's funny. No, you wrote your book.
JLW 272. I had to count. I write first drafts on paper. That is an endeavor. That is an endeavor.
So by writing it out by hand, you had to physically.
Uh-oh. I think I'm lost. I think we're lost here. I think I just lost. Oh, here you are. I was like, I think I just lost Angela.
I don't know what just happened there.
Oh no. Okay, well at least you're back. Whoo.
I'll picture for a second. I'm going, what just happened?
I know. Even Megan's like, oh no, did we lose Angela? Okay, we're back. Whoo. Okay.
There was one time I was just this voiceover. I was kind of the Morgan Freeman voice of God, just kind of like lingering in the air.
All right, that was a quick fix. Whoo. All right. So Natalie's saying it's the climax where the main male protagonist has to rescue the female protagonist, and she's not in a good place mentally. I can see how that would be tough. She has PTSD, and it's tough to write about as someone who's experienced it myself. Yeah, that seems very tough right there, but I wish you all the best of luck. Megan was worried where you were at, Angela. Oh, there she is.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
All right. And then I know Kristen asked something up here. What did she say? She asked for non-writing advice really quickly. What kind of non-writing advice, Kristen?
I love how big that cup is. Every time
it's like as big as my head. It's like 32 ounces, I think.
I mean, I thought my Trenta cup was a good size, but I think you beat me.
Haha. Our theaters in Phoenix, they have this loyalty program. You can get the loyalty cups and like refills. Like you buy the cup and then you get refills for like really cheap. So
I was looking up going, one of the light bulbs just went out. Great. We have to go get the ladder.
Flickering lights.
Because I'm short.
Do you have high ceilings? Can't change the light bulb?
No, I can do it myself. I have my little, I have step stools and I have a couple mini ladders. Well, one's not a ladder, one's more of a like 3 steps to make me look a little taller. So I can get stuff on the top of the refrigerator. I'm short. It's the thing.
Yeah, I have a little step stool over here to get to the top shelf of my bookshelf because it goes all the way to the ceiling. So
yeah, I can't reach the top of my bookcases anymore because I've built. The books go up now.
Books go on top. All right. Well, I don't know where Kristen went, but anyway.
I was going to say, I guess she doesn't want our advice after all. Totally.
Totally fine. All right. So this was fun. We got a lot done. I'm very excited. Oh, here she is. I'm friends with a couple. It was before they got together. If I know he's lying to her about something really major, been lying for 3 years, should I tell her or stay out of it? I would stay out of it. That's just my.
You didn't even hesitate a second. You just went, nope, not your butt. Nope.
Nope.
Well, at this point, if you've known about it for 3 years and you tell her now, you're gonna have trouble. If you told her right away, that would have been different. If you waited 3 years, it's gonna be a different outcome.
Were you friends with her first, or friends with him first?
I also think it depends on what they're lying about.
Exactly. But if you've held your peace for 3 years, don't even bring it up now. Nope.
Because they've been together for that long, are you really going to be the one to break them up? Because that's not going to go well for you either.
Nope. And honestly, I fully believe like the truth will out, I fully believe that. I mean, it may take a while, but oh, she's saying that her post lagged. Yeah, I would stay out of it.
Because if you get in the middle.
You've known for 2 weeks, but you just found out that he's been lying for 3 years, but you've only known for 2 weeks. You've been friends with her first? I don't know. Gosh, that's rough. That's rough. I would honestly. Oh, It involves sleeping with someone else and telling her she is the first. Huh, well.
Do you really want to be the one to break that news, though?
I wouldn't. Mm-mm. Nope.
I mean, because you're going to devastate her. And there's a very, that whole don't kill the messenger, but you're the messenger.
Right.
Not the messenger.
Feel so in the middle. I'm trying to get him to come clean. Honestly, that's on him. That's not your responsibility. Sorry to say. I mean, yeah, I would, obviously you're friends with both of them. You do feel in the middle, but that is not your responsibility. Because then, yeah, like the kill the messenger thing, I totally agree. Totally agree.
I mean, confronting him is the best that you can do.
Right.
You can confront him. You can yell at him. You have my blessing to scold him because that's terrible. I mean,
yeah. You can totally like confront him about it and try to get him, to get that off his conscience. But I wouldn't tell. Natalie agrees. Don't tell. Yeah.
Well, I mean, confront him, give him, I'm curious how you found out 2 weeks ago. Maybe the truth is coming out. I mean, just kind of maybe let it. But if you tell her, you're going to devastate her, and then there's a very good chance she's going to resent you. And you also want to make sure that he tells her or something. I mean, if you tell, that's messy. That's just a big mess.
It is. And she's saying like he told her, no idea why he told me. Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe it's his, conscience, coming to the forefront. Like he wants to tell somebody. And honestly, like you should just tell your significant other.
Well, I mean,
why did he have to?
It sounds like maybe he was testing the waters then and he wants to come clean, but he's trying to figure out how. So maybe if you help him develop a strategy for coming clean,
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Good idea.
I think,
but he has to be the one to tell the significant other that he's been lying because, like I said, that is not at all your responsibility.
I mean, if you wanted to tell her, I would be like an anonymous note. But if you sit down and tell her, she's gonna get mad at you or confront you. It's gonna be on you, not him.
Right. I mean, yeah, she would still be mad at him, but like she would still be, yeah. It's just, it's not good.
I mean, the most you could probably say to her is maybe you should have a sit down, take him somewhere to talk, have some quiet one-on-one time. Tell her, kind of give her the opportunity to give him a chance. Like be like, oh, go for a long walk in the park or something when it's not 110 degrees out, or kind of give him the opportunity to come clean when it's just the two of them. Like you can nudge them in the right direction.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a difficult situation. Sorry, girl. Natalie's saying a way to confront is all three of them be there. I don't know, even that. I wouldn't want to be. I mean, if it was me, I wouldn't want to, be there when things came out. And that also seems to be like a private discussion between the two couples.
I think if he told her, though, I think he's testing the waters, trying to figure out how to come clean. That's my interpretation of that. If he's telling a good friend, trying to figure out maybe how to handle the situation, trying to figure out what the backlash will be, because that's a very big thing to lie about.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get in trouble. I'm pretty sure the girlfriend and him are not going to last much longer.
Absolutely.
I'm going to say, I don't think that's a steady relationship if you can lie about something like that.
Yeah. They lived together for 2 years, talk about getting married. Yeah, that's a problem.
If they're talking about getting married and you're the one to tell her, you were gonna get in trouble with that one.
Yeah. Stay out of it, girl. Stay out of it. Run far away.
Again, nudge in the right. I mean, if they're living together, he has the chance to tell her on a daily basis.
Yeah. And then talking about, them talking about getting married. I mean, that's, secrets don't, I don't want to be in that room. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Not at all. I wouldn't tell her. I would let him just kind of like keep nudging him just to be like, yeah, you should come clean. You should, especially if they're talking about getting married, you want to really like, obviously, if you're thinking about taking that step, you kind of want to have as clean a slate as possible because then when you get married, it's going to be even harder. And this is coming from, you know, someone who's been, you know, married for quite a long time. You know, secrets do not make friends. Yeah, Megan's even saying this is awkward. Yeah, it's just, I wouldn't be in the room. Nope. All my friends were mutual friends, so I couldn't ask them. Yeah, absolutely. I love, you know, no problem. I hope that's good advice. I'm just saying, like, me personally, I wouldn't.
I mean, there's no way that you'd leave this unscathed. Like, I mean, you would.
Or with any kind of friendship intact with either one of them. Because then you're kind of like betraying his confidence that you told her. And then you're breaking, I mean, obviously she's going to be devastated because of, you know, that. So I don't think so.
I mean, the only thing I was thinking, this is just me, but write it all out on a note and anonymously leave it, but that would be terrible, so don't do that. But that's what I was thinking.
It's honestly, it's his secret to tell. And if, you know, you don't want to build a relationship on lies. If they're thinking about taking the next step, it's his responsibility to come clean. Honestly, I wouldn't put that on yourself. Just kind of keep nudging him in the come clean direction.
This write-in just took a turn. Now we're I don't know what
relationship advice. It's not even your relationship. If they can't talk truthfully to one another, why are they even together? That's true, Natalie. I've been with my partner 10 years and we trust each other thoroughly. The one thing that keeps us going is communication. Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, the first thing I thought of when this came up was if he's lying to her about this, he's probably lying to her about other stuff too.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was my immediate response. And so that's, I mean, if he's lying to something that big, chances are he's also lying about other stuff. So it's going to be.
He's scared to tell her. Yeah, I get that too. I get it. But the longer it goes on, the scarier it will be. That's what exactly. Yeah, that's honestly the longer for 3 years to have a secret like that. That's a very long time. And honestly, I don't know if a relationship could survive like a secret like that coming out, especially if it's been like withheld for 3 years. I mean, that's broken trust is very hard to get back. So tell him to come clean to her. And if he doesn't, then tell him outright he's on his own. If he isn't being honest, he needs to come clean to someone else. Yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, though, I will admit, like, you know, playing devil's advocate here, if I was the girlfriend, I'd want to
know. Absolutely. Yeah, that's crazy.
Because if you end up married someone who's lying to you and then you find out years later, you're going to be really mad at everybody and everything, and you're going to be devastated. So from her perspective, the truth needs to come out. I just don't know how.
It needs to be from him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope he tells her, like, give him all the chances and, you know, nudge him in the right direction to tell her. But I mean, she needs to find out.
Yep. That's crazy.
Related questions? I mean, we're taking questions now. This is the key.
Anybody else have any questions? Yeah, this write-in just took a turn.
Well, you have us. I mean, might as well. We're.
Oh, that's so funny. Any other questions considering writing or anything else you want to talk about? But anyway, back to writing. I really think we did a really great job. Like I said, I'm on page 16 of 191. And my goal for the day is to get through at least half of it. Is that a good goal? I don't know.
I was getting distracted by the comments again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that's my advice.
And I'm losing track of stuff. So, I mean, how did you do on your stuff, Angela? I'm making progress slowly but surely. I mean, dissertation writing is very different than creative writing.
Yeah.
I mean, today, because I'm kind of playing hostess, I learned this the last Words in the Pageathon. The last couple of times I've done this is that I can't really be a participant because I'm always tweeting, trying to get other people to write.
Right.
It's more about hosting it for other people and like trying to encourage other people. So I usually, I do work, like I get work done, but it's not necessarily creative work because I'm so busy trying to encourage other people. But again, I don't mind doing that at all. I love this and I think it's great because this is such a community. But yeah, it's hard. It's harder for me to kind of get in a groove when I want to tweet things, when I want to, you know, do the Instagram stories and keep everyone else, you know, propelled forward. So I kind of, you know, pick and choose.
Well, that's cool. Like, I really appreciate that you do this. And also, like, when we do the write-in and we do the sprints, you get some stuff done. But Natalie is asking me, where did I get my headband from? My friend actually makes these headbands. So she has a lot of like she has a lot of like Harry Potter ones, and then like she did the Disney princess ones. Like she has like Belle and Rapunzel and Elsa and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And she does a lot of like, if you like sports, she does sports stuff too. And I think she has an Etsy page. If she hasn't taken it down, because she does have another business. She has a cleaning business. But so she did used to do these a lot. She gifts them a lot to us because she's in my book club. So she does that a lot. But her Etsy page is called Can Possibly Knotted.
Do you want to type?
I'll see if I can do a link here. And Franny is saying, thank you, Angela, for doing this. Yay!
You're very welcome. I mean, you know, it's so great. I mean, this really is my positive outlet. It's so nice to find people who are writers and find people who, you know, care about the things you care about. I mean, it is my absolute pleasure and honor. And I'm just so touched that, you know, you like the idea and you are staying here for the live stream doing this. I mean, I mean, this is my personal opinion. When people do Words in the Pageathon, I always feel super honored that you're getting, you know, I feel like I'm a part of your writing experience. So when you're getting your words on the page and, you know, you're propelling your story forward and, you know, you're doing it with words on the page or a live stream or something, I feel super touched and it makes me want to cry and I'm getting super emotional right now. I mean, because, you know, I feel like I'm a part of your creativity in a way. And I know, and I don't mean that in a, I'm taking credit, but I think it's so nice and so sweet when people say like, I love Words on the Page or I love doing this. And, you know, being here for the live stream, I think it is just so great. And it's just, again, you guys are gonna make me cry. I don't know why I'm so emotional today.
No, it's awesome. I know, like, a lot. I mean, I really appreciate it because seriously, it does get me so motivated to write, and I love it. I love doing it. And sorry if I'm, you know, kind of focusing on it. I'm getting the link for you guys if she has her Etsy page. So,
Oh no, I mean, it was, so I remember, again, I think I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. I mean, the first couple, it was more like just a handful of people. Megan and Nicole were among the original, and I love them. Original Words on the Page. So yeah, I remember going online trying to find if there was a 24-hour write-a-thon before, and I had this weird moment of no one had done it. And then since then, I saw a couple people on YouTube did 24-hour writing challenges, but this was after the fact. And I'm going, okay, so I don't know if I was the first or not, but I mean, I wasn't seeing any 24-hour writing challenges or an all-day writing challenge. I mean, I saw people do retreats. I saw people will do certain challenges and stuff, but I hadn't seen something like this. So, you know, this is my way of contributing. And, you know, I mean, again, I think writing is so important. And I really do think everyone deserves to write their story. And I do think, you know, people will read your story. So, you know, I'm honored that you guys are here and doing this.
All right, so I'm posting the link to her Etsy page, and it does say she's on a short break. So, but that's the link there. Just put it in the comments. Let's see, I kind of was losing track of comments. All right, so Franny said she hit her 3-hour goal for the day. Nice.
Oh, congrats, Franny. I'm proud of you. That's amazing. Oh, I love that. Oh, Megan's so cute. Oh, I appreciate you. She has vlogs from her last experience. Everyone should go subscribe to Megan, I mean, because she's awesome. But I remember when she had the video, I'm going, she just made a video of my idea, and I was getting really emotional, and I was sharing it on every single social media platform ever. I think I even put it on Tumblr, and I'm never on Tumblr. I was just, so honored that she made a vlog of it.
Oh,
I was thinking, I might as well mention it now, because I've tried to do the last 2 words and pageathons during Camp NaNoWriMo. So the last one was April and obviously July. So I was thinking about trying to do one for August, maybe because again, I always try and do the first Saturday of the month, because Saturday people are working. I mean, generally speaking, you have the weekend off. I was thinking of trying to do one for August. The first time not associated with Camp NaNoWriMo in any way, shape, or form, but hopefully people are still writing on their, working on their stories, even though it's not Camp NaNoWriMo. So I was thinking of that. So if people are interested, maybe we could do another live, virtual write-in or something. But I mean, I'm going to try and keep you guys writing. I want to read your stories. I mean, I read, over 100 books a year. I want to read, yours should be among them.
Yeah, I'd totally be interested.
Max mugs.
They're in high demand, those Max mugs. Franny says we should do one every month.
I mean, I always, my goal in every time I've done it, it's been the first Saturday of the month. I mean, I don't know how you guys would feel about the first Saturday of every month. So that'd be 12 24-hour write-a-thons a year. I mean, that's
one way to get a book read or wrote.
Yeah, that's one way to get your words on the page every Saturday. First Saturday of the month, it is a full day of writing. And since you guys are doing 400 words in a 15-minute increment, I am thinking that is your book.
Exactly. That's awesome. I need to keep my lazy butt writing, and I love vlogging them for some reason.
Well, I love watching your vlogs. I mean, I'm so behind on my YouTube viewing, but I do watch Megan's videos. I love her. She's just so cute. No, I mean, if you guys are interested in that, I can certainly try. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it takes time to tweet the stuff. So I mean, if I can get things organized, I will try and do that. But I mean, so again, I'm just gonna ask because y'all are here watching. Might as well ask you. So I mean, I just created it this morning because I've been using my own Instagram account. But I just made an Instagram account for Wordsonthepageathon, so it is @Wordsonthepageathon. So very original title, goes with the word. and Twitter, it did not fit as a user handle, so it's @Wordsonthepage. So I mean, do you guys have a preference for Twitter, YouTube, Instagram? I mean, do you care about which platform, or do you like them all, the combination? Because I mean, do you like the polls? Do you like the prompts? I mean, what is it you guys really look for or hope to see? If there's something you want to see more of, I mean, let me know. Let me know. I mean, I have the blog, let me know what you like and what you want to see, because I will make it happen. I'm very amenable in that way. If you ask me something, I will answer.
I mostly focus more myself. I do a lot of most of my stuff on Twitter, but for my Bookstagram, I think that's fun. I just think, I've said it once, I've said it 100 times, you are the social media queen. So
I really enjoy, YouTube takes a lot of time when you sit and film and edit, but I mean, Twitter, I think, lends itself to that in the moment. Instagram, I love my bookish pictures. So, I mean, I really enjoy being a part of social media. I mean, it's, some people say, it's a job, and I just enjoy it. This is my positive outlet. And I look at it like that. I think that's why, I don't want to be like, this is why people like me, but because I try and be as positive as I can. I mean, this is my positive place, so. Write-ins are motivational. Well, I hope they are.
They are. I agree.
Oh my gosh. No, I mean, you're so sweet though. You're the best. I love my Nicole. I'm keeping you. Oh. And you have another live stream. I mean, what time? So how much do you still have a little bit of a break or no?
Yeah, it's gonna be at 3 o'clock, so I have an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go. But I love this. Hopefully after my other live stream, I am going to be editing a lot more, because my goal for the day is at least half of it. Because I know the first half needs the most work. So at least if I do the first half, it'll be better.
That is a big goal. I think you're going to be up till midnight working on that.
24 hours.
I was gonna say, is there a Starbucks nearby? I mean, how would you have a pot of coffee on? I mean,
there is a Starbucks nearby, but totally have the pot of coffee going on. So, all right, everyone, it was so wonderful to see everybody, and I love all of our progress. We did such a great job. I'm so proud of us. I'm amazed. And thank you so much, Angela, for hosting. She is a goddess. I love you so much, and I can't wait.
I love you too. Thank you for, joining me. She's my best friend. I say it all the time, but I love her. And I'm so happy that I know her, and I'm honored that she spends her time with me. I really am. I love her. And it's so nice to see people watch and tune in and make progress. I mean, I'm going to get to read these books someday.
I love it. I love I was like seeing those numbers. It's so amazing to me. I love it. So congratulations, everybody. Good job. I'm also going to do like I know Angela will be on Twitter all day. I'm also going to do you have a hashtag, right? I'm going to tag everything. So everybody tag your progress. We'd like to know because it's awesome. I love it. And definitely going to spend more time getting those words on the page.
I love how you just said that.
Thank you. All right, everyone.
And everyone, because it's going to be on your channel, right? So your channel, you're going to be talking about movies, and you're going to be having some fun. And on Tuesday, we're not going to forget, Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST, Nicole is leading us in a watch-along of Never Been Kissed, Drew Barrymore, 1999. Amazing, awesomeness, romantic comedy. Just love it.
I can't wait. I love that movie so much.
So Nicole is leading that watch along. So press play on Never Been Kissed at 8 p.m. EST and read along with us.
All right, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Get those words on the page. I love you all. I love Angela. I love you so much.
I love Nicole. I love all of you. And I'm so appreciative of you spending your afternoon. This is your Saturday afternoon. You're spending it with us. You're writing, and I'm so proud of you. And I want you to keep writing. So please work on those stories. The world needs them. I want to read them. Please stay inspired and just, make today the best day that it can be. So please keep writing.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.